जो हमारे साथ 1990 में हुआ एंड व्हाट वी हैव सफर्ड एंड द लैक ऑफ जस्टिस दैट हैज प्रिवेल्ड, आई मीन वो सारी बातें इट्स कमिंग बैक इन फ्रंट ऑफ आवर आईज. It is like the wounds we had over the last 35 years, and we've been sort of patiently waiting for justice. And today, this moment has just erupted all those emotions back. जो कहते हैं ना वो जख्म हमारे वापस आज खुल के आ गए हैं. And we feel extremely pained to see what happened in Kashmir. And this is मतलब जो हमारे साथ 1990 में हुआ and what we have suffered and the lack of justice that has prevailed. I mean वो सारी बातें it's coming back in front of our eyes. So we are extremely disturbed, we are extremely pained, and we really are looking forward for some accountability and justice. And this time, hopefully, it is decisive action from the government. Because honestly, I feel sad and deprived that government has really ignored this issue for far too long. Tourism के नाम पे almost इसको whitewash कर दिया कि कश्मीर में problem सब solve हो गया है. But look at from our perspective. Justice has not prevailed at multiple levels. Justice has not prevailed at judicial level, at political level. आप मुझे एक भी बताइए हमारा जेनोसाइड हुआ, एक भी कोई कन्विक्ट हुआ है? बिट्टा कराटे और यासीन मलिक जैसे लोग अभी भी हैं, राइट? शुडंट दे बी हैंग्ड लॉन्ग बैक? इकोनॉमिक जस्टिस नहीं हुआ है. आप देखिए अभी भी 35 साल हो गए. यू गो टू द रेफ्यूजी कैंप्स, आवर कम्युनिटी, थाउजेंड्स ऑफ मेंबर्स ऑफ कम्युनिटी आर स्टिल लिविंग देयर. Social justice, are we accepted back today in that civic society? Absolutely no. There is no space for us to go back. तो आप देखिए मल्टीपल लेवल्स पे इनजस्टिस हुआ है हमारे साथ. और ये जो आज का ये एक इंसिडेंट हुआ है, इट हैज जस्ट रीओपन्ड ऑल ऑफ दोस वुंड्स. I think it has to, the decision, action has to happen at multiple levels, and hopefully it is decisive and we go to the roots. One is obviously we need to hunt down the people who actually did that. Those 4 terrorists, 5 terrorists, whoever supported them locally. But I think it goes far beyond any of that. It goes far beyond borders. जो source है आपका Pakistan, which has been causing this disruption over and over years. I mean, what is stopping them for doing this again? That's one. And I would go even beyond borders. The ideology itself, जो radical Islamist ideology जो है, which has no borders. I mean, something has to happen decisively as a society, as a government action to really kill that from the roots. That has been a state for not just last 35 years, or for that matter ever since independence, for last 700 years. I mean, Kashmiri Hindus have suffered genocide over the last 700 years. So it is I would say immediate what we need to do, strategically what we need to do internationally, and from an ideological perspective, what actions the government needs to take to correct that. देखिए it can, एक सबसे पहले what has really been bothering me is this appeasement policy. This has been a perennial state. Every government which comes into power, they then start soft peddling and appeasement. एक article 370 हटाया था, right? It was a very brave and decisive moment. But उसके बाद आप फिर से सॉफ्ट पेडलिंग करने लग गए. अब फिर से एक प्रोटेक्शनिस्ट स्टेट बना दिया आपने, अब फिर से एक डोमिसाइल घुसा दिया. सो जो आप एक कदम आगे लेते हैं और फिर 2 कदम पीछे ले लेते हैं, आई थिंक दैट हैज टू स्टॉप. तो एंड देन एट मल्टीपल लेवल्स, मिलिट्री लेवल पे आई थिंक सम एक्शन शुड हैपन. एंड आई वुडंट इवन स्टॉप. आप जो पीओके का अनरिजॉल्व्ड मैटर है, आप उसको यूज दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू एड्रेस दिस. हमारा शारदा पीठ इज across the border. That is where our soul resides. Why it is not part of India? Why it is not accessible to us? Then internationally आप उनको alienate किए, economically आप उनको ये, I think Pakistan as a state has failed. So I think the time has come where we take some decisive steps against. I see, I'm not in the position of the government to instruct them what they should do, but that failed state, that rogue state has to, in my mind, it should not exist on this map. But I would not go that extreme. It is for the government to decide. But at least जो legally and politically हमारा है, उसको तो हम रिगेन करें. और जो जड़ है मिलिटेंसी की, जो जड़ है टेररिज्म की, जो भी उनके हॉटस्पॉट्स हैं वो पीओके में, जो वहां पे ब्रीडिंग ग्राउंड्स हैं, उनको तो हम एड्रेस करें. एटलीस्ट उतना अगर हम इस मोमेंट पे करें, दैट विल बी a pretty decisive move from the government, from my perspective. And then obviously we have our own open issues that I talked about. The justice has not prevailed. Honestly, these things will keep on coming. जब तक आप एक precedent set नहीं करते हैं कि आप perpetrators को नहीं एड्रेस करते हैं, आप जस्टिस को नहीं एड्रेस करते हैं, these things will keep coming. I mean, I won't be comfortable. I mean, these are the same elected officials which were there when exodus of Kashmiri Hindus happened, right? I mean, it is so unfortunate. 35 years ke baad bhi, it is the same establishment and nothing has changed. Same situation is again there, where extremist ideology is getting a boost. So I won't be comfortable giving the statehood back to J&K. Within our local cities and even from the top officials, whether it's Trump or JD Vance, I mean, generally we have seen a lot of positive support and empathy towards what has happened in India. So we just hope that the posture of the US government continues to be like that, and hopefully that creates the right international environment for India to do what it needs to do. No, I mean, I will just say one thing, that I think it's extremely important to not paint it in any other way except that it is the radical Islamist forces at work. And there is a tendency that, and people who have a tendency to whitewash it are equally to be blamed. And if you say, hey, the random gunmen came and they just killed some random tourist, it is almost like a lie. So let's face it, what it is. Let's call it what it is. And I mean, what I would say, the awareness among people is growing. We just need to work together as a civil society here, especially in the Western world, to let them know the story of Kashmir. Kashmir always gets painted here as if India is an aggressor and the majority Muslims are the victims, while the real victims, the Kashmiri Hindus who have suffered over hundreds of years, are nowhere into the picture from their perspective. So I think we need to course correct. We need to bring awareness, and hopefully this event becomes a cornerstone for us to set it right.